When you evaluate your future and where you want to be, you have to consider where you've been, where you are, and where you want to be. Jody Holland joins us today to talk about how we evaluate ourselves. I think this is so important, and it's very, very challenging. Do you find that?
I do, especially this time of year when you start thinking about we're leading into the holidays, we're going to come up on New Year's resolutions in just a couple of months. So what we naturally do is we step back and we go, oh, am I enough? Did I do what I was supposed to? So my theory is, though, that in your present moment, you look at yourself and you say, I am this person based on these past experiences that I've been through. So we try to create this reality of now based on everything that we've been through. And I hear people all the time in business say, well, I'm not the kind of person who can be successful. Look at where I've been. And when we do that, what we do is we limit what our potential is moving forward into the future. So your present moment is actually determined by what you labeled yourself in the past and what you are going to be able to do next. So you've got to learn to kind of let go of the past and redefine, I may not have done everything I should have done before, but I'm here right now, and I can look to the future and become whoever I want to be. My first experience of that was when I left the small town I grew up in and moved to a bigger city. And I remember thinking, I don't want to be the nerd anymore. I want to be cool and hang out with the cool people. And I redefined who I was in that moment and let go of who I had been. And just like that, you're accepted into a new crowd. So you can be anybody that you want to be. You just have to let go of who you have been and any limiters that were in there.
I think it's interesting, though, because we as people sort of always apply a narrative to what our experience is,
Always.
right? So how do you make sure that that narrative is positive and is focused on the future?
So one of the other episodes that we did here, we talked about the affirmations, the I am statements first thing in the morning, and what would it feel like if everything was going just right in the evening. And so you think about that narrative that's playing in your head or that story, you've got to intentionally take control of the story, which means I may not have, but now I am. So man never becomes that which he wishes to be, only that which he is consciously aware of being. And one of the most basic psychological principles is I have to see it first and then live into it.
Do you think you physically have to say it out loud sometimes?
You do.
Absolutely.
I absolutely believe you've got to say it out loud, and it takes a lot of repetition before you believe it, because at first your brain goes, no, you're not.
I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah.
Right.
So you've got to learn to overcome that negative voice and just embrace who you could be.
Okay, it's very good advice for sure. I like
Thank
it.
you.
When it comes to self-evaluations, like let's look at it as a little on a micro level,
Okay.
shall we? When you're evaluating yourself, like in a business situation or whatever, things like that, you know, where your boss says, "Here, take this self-evaluation." How do you do that purposefully, and how do you?
So
is
like
that
a
sort of the same
performance
idea?
review kind of
yeah,
concept?
something like that.
So it's a little bit of the same. I mean, you want to be honest on those and go, well, here's what I think I was really good at based on outcomes. And here's what I think I wasn't that good at based on outcomes. The thing that we have a mistake of doing is that narrative sometimes plays in our head and we go, I'm just not very good at anything, and we just tear ourselves apart. Look at what you were supposed to do and what you accomplished. If you accomplished what you were supposed to do, you're a rock star. Embrace it. If you didn't accomplish what you were supposed to do, then evaluate. What were the behaviors that I did not exhibit that I should have that would have led to the outcome that I wanted, and what will I do next time? And as long as you have those answers in place on that self-evaluation, you tend to be just fine.
I like that. That's very good. You're a rock star, everybody. If you want more great tips from Jody Holland, you can get them delivered right to your inbox. All you have to do is text Jody to 66866.
Thank you very much.
You will get more information over on his website. Stick around, everybody. We've got more Studio 4.